Hey, hey, happy Monday. Can you believe that it's already, excuse me, January 19th? So, really, we have like this week and then next week is the last week of January. What am I talking about? I meant to say January. You know that I meant to say January. It's still dark here. It snowed last night. It's about 6:25, so it's a little later than I usually leave. But that's okay. I was just thinking, like, today's a federal holiday. There seems to be a lot of people working because there's a lot of cars on the road. So it snowed in our parts. I thought it was a lot more than it was. The highway is clear all the way down to the pavement. So maybe we only got maybe 2 to 4 inches is my guess. I was able to pull right out of the garage. There's obviously snow on the driveway, but I was able to pull out pretty well, and we have someone coming at 8 for Grace, and then somebody who's going to come at 12. In our parts of the world, if it snows and your car is parked on the street, you have to move it to a certain side, and kind of everybody knows that, but I think people forget, or they just get complacent that it's not going to happen to me. Well, it happened to a friend of ours who was supposed to come over at noon to watch Grace, so now they can't come. Although I guess they have, if they get up at 8, they have some time to figure it out. But, then you have to clean off the car and figure out how much it's going to cost you to get it out of impact. I don't know. Personally, when I did park on the street for many, many years before I got this is the house, actually, we've been in this house for 8 years, and that's when we got a garage. But, you just park on the right side of the street. Even if you have to walk a little bit, at least your car won't get towed. Just saying. Alright. So, today will probably be a slower day at work. I'm going to try to go through those files and get those file boxes packed up. Kind of just, changing over the year kind of thing. Let's see. I brought Saturday for breakfast, and again, I'm continuing it today. I'm using 2 slices of David's Killer Bread, and then about 1.5 ounces, or 3 slices of turkey breast. So that's kind of what I'm going to eat now when I get to work. And then I did bring a yogurt for a late morning snack. And I forgot I hope I have a pack of chips at work. Shit. Bummer. Alright. I was supposed to bring a pack of protein chips, but I brought egg salad and this buffalo chicken dip I made yesterday, and so if I don't have protein chips, I can't kind of eat it because I wouldn't necessarily eat it plain. Alright, well, oh well. I'm not sure I'm going to stay the full day. I might stay just till 2 or 2:30 because, it's a holiday, and if I don't have a lot of work to do, honestly, I don't want to sit there and do nothing because I have minutes to do, and I can go home and do minutes. So, we shall see. Besides that, it was a nice weekend. The Patriots won. I watched football both Saturday night and Sunday. And, Patriots Nation. I really like the Patriots coach this year. He's, he just has some really good intention with the players, like before the game and after the game. And he seems like a very humble guy. He was a player himself. So, I really like him. Mike Marivaux is his name. Check him out if you're not in the Patriots Nation. Buffalo lost. We're Buffalo fans as well. They played a good game. It was a good game. There were some weird calls at the end there, so kind of people were talking about that. So let me know if you're a football fan. It was fun watching it, honestly. We had a good time. It's some food yesterday, but I did pretty well. I put in for a prescription of my Omeprazole that I take daily last week, and they still haven't filled it, so I hope somebody sees it today or tomorrow and fills it, because I'll tell you, I can't really eat that spicy stuff without it. I really had some bad heartburn last night. Alright, peace out, people. Happy Monday. If you're you're off today, enjoy the day. If you're working today, enjoy the day, and have a great week. I hope you're kind of getting it together, getting what your plan is, what your groove is for the next few months. Do it quarter by quarter, month by month, day by day. Whatever it is, do it, because we're not getting any younger, and if we don't start doing it now, in 10 years or 20 years, we're going to be like, oh man, I should have started this when I was in my 50s. Oh, I should have started that when I was in my 40s. I have Zumba tonight, and unless it gets canceled, I will be going, because like I said, the roads are fine. Everything looks pretty clear to me. It's still snowing, but it's fine. All right, and I was going to share an NSV, non-scale victory. So yesterday at church, somebody who I've known for a very long time came up to me, and they're like, what are you doing? Like, your face is so thin, you look so different. And I did say thank you, because that's the first thing you do, is acknowledge, right? Thank you, I said. However, I said, no one else, unless people notice and they don't tell me, but no one has told me, hey, you look great. Hey, are you losing weight? Hey, what's going on? You really look like you're losing weight, which I think is almost kind of funny, because I've lost, like 60 pounds, a good 60 pounds on the scale anyways, from, even from my highest weight. I've probably lost, my highest weight ever was like 325, and I know that was like 18 years ago, but still, you kind of know the same people in 18 years, so, that right there is probably, close to 80 pounds, to be honest, and that's okay. You know what? I don't rely on others to make me feel good. I look in the mirror and I can tell that my face has changed. I look at pictures and I know that my face has changed and my body has changed. Do I have more weight to lose? Absolutely. But when I get the compliments, I just say thank you, and I continue on. It's a daily, intention of eating, what I want to eat, and protein focused, versus something else, and to stop when I'm feeling full. And that's really what a GLP-1 does. It's a tool, but it helps you to stop when you're feeling full. And, if you have it in my mind, I really don't track much. I do track in my commit planner, like what I eat, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But I'm not like, I'm not getting crazy about it. I think I was going crazy about it, if I was to think about last year when I was really writing it down a lot. And I talked about this in a previous video, probably last year, but it was when my weight was kind of stuck, or I felt stuck. Then I would start tracking like crazy, right? But then I got overwhelmed by just tracking so much, and tracking how much protein I was eating, and oh geez, I'm not getting enough protein. Oh geez, I'm not getting enough this. I'm not getting enough that. So I just think, like, what, do your thing. Like, if if you're on a weight loss journey, you know what you're supposed to be doing. Your mind is already set that you're on this journey, and definitely not paying, now that I'm paying out of pocket for Compound, I'm not paying $200 or $600 for 3 months to not be losing weight. I want to lose more weight, right? So I'm going to do what I need to do that. And I'm, now I'm doing Zumba, and once a week, and as it gets warmer, or the weather gets a little better, it'll be walking outside. I really enjoy walking outside at work, and so it'll be that. So I just saw like this little snow shovel thing, kind of cool. My friend parked in front here. Let's see if I can park in front of him. Now, maybe. All right. So yeah, I think he parked behind me so I could get in front of him. Good guy there, Tom. Good guy. All right. Anyway, peace out. Now I'm definitely starting to ramble. So my friends who listen all the time are gonna be like, "Yep, you rambled at the end, Patty." All right. Have a good day. Love you guys. Thanks for listening. Bye now.